Hello, this is Keleena. It's December 2020. Woohoo! This year has flown by. At least me, for a lot of you, it seems like it's been the longest year of your life. For me, it's been the busiest year of my life, with gate work, with activating sacred sites, with moving, with working with clients. It has been absolutely miraculous for me in a sense, because I've really come in my center to the point where I trust almost completely what Spirit is showing me. I almost do have those times when I'm like, and I ask, I'm like, are you sure about this? So I'm very honest. I tell you the truth. I'm not going to lie. I've got everything here for December. I've got my notes. I've been giving so many different downloads and things that are going on, and I'm going to start going stuff with you. I want this to be a quick video because I know sometimes a lot of my stuff can be lengthy because it just keeps coming when Spirit speaks. So yesterday, November 30th, it was the full moon lunar eclipse, and a lot of you may have felt a transition or the feeling like the birthing is beginning. Because remember, October, the head was in the birth canal. November, the body was in December, birthing you. That's what December 21st is about. Okay, I've talked about it all year. It's in all the webinars that I have that I've been helping everybody gear up with through the webinars and activations. Those are available on my website. Okay, if you still haven't done them and you want to, they're there. So I want to talk about this everything because last night, even for me, I always share my experience because I've been told as a teacher or Wayshower, my work is to share my experience, because if you don't share from experience, where are you actually getting your information from? Okay, so my experience last night was there were synchronicities. Again, with William, it's just like keeping us in alignment. So that's supposed to be together. And because we both were like, are we supposed to, are we sure about this? And it happens, it just happens. And you'll have that with someone in your life. But this synchronicity was so profound that everything stopped. Time stopped. And I talked about that. And I talked about that in the last video I did, you know, in November, like when I had on YouTube, I talked about how time is going to start stopping for people into what we're most resistant to. And one of the things is, you know, for me, is resistance is to someone taking away my freedom. But I have to see the reality that nobody is taking away my freedom except for myself. But Source is showing us in alignment where we're supposed to be, if we're supposed to be with someone. I mean, it's just amazing. The synchronicity was like, it was the root of everything. And that's all I'm going to say. But I shared with a couple of people, and of course, William, and we just were both just like, we just have to be. You just have to be, and you have to trust, and you have to allow. And you have to surrender, stay out of the mental mind. Okay, so with that said, I'm going to go on with December 5th, and the birth begins. So here we go. I have my notes from Higher Self, and I take they were when I actually have my eyes closed and I'm in very deep meditation. So I'm doing my best to read these. In the awareness of oneself, Thy seeks to find clarity beyond the human ego. This is transforming in a galactic sense and will cause a shift of mental mind and the power of control to withdraw. The power on the planet, utilized incorrectly, is the power of the mental ego in you. Disruption will create havoc in your head to align you more within your heart and flow on being centered. I think it's saying and flow and being centered in your vibration. So being more in alignment with your heart and your flow and being centered in your own vibration for creation. Okay. I'll go over this stuff after I read it. The final push to retrieve one from their mental thought and negation felt through human creations of distortion through words and phrases. This creates beliefs and patterns, and this creates emotions and feelings, and it creates your vibration. Transitioning this old human reality or old human structure of duality is surfacing to say goodbye. You must be the one to notice the duality within you for your transformation. To be in joy, you must be centered in alignment with their God self, their I am presence. This is when you are living the moment. Here is where the truth reveals itself and creativity grows. There's a big push to detach from the outside world of control. Okay. The Aquarian energy will not tolerate this behavior, nor will humanity stand up for what you know and feel is right. You are love. Okay, go over these really quick, okay, because this is higher self speaking. I don't think I need to look at this, but basically, a lot of you, I got a lot of messages and stuff. Trisha told me people saying they were just stuck in their heads yesterday and feeling like they were going to go crazy. This is that push because you're not trusting and you're not in alignment. And this is that push for you to get out of the mental mind. Because the ego, okay, the ego doesn't care what you feel. The ego could care less, okay? The false identity created ego that I've talked about in videos for years, it does not care how you feel, all right? So if you're feeling of low vibration, okay, and you continue to stay in that low vibration, hold yourself there. And the ego is just going to be like, Now, if you move into your heart and center yourself, and you're centered with who you are, vertically in alignment with your God presence, your Goddess self, your God self, your I am presence, you feel love, you feel joy, you're empowered because you're connected to the vibration of who you are. This is why I always say, centered, just be in peace. And all of you that have done sessions with me, and I teach this stuff to you, you know what I'm talking about. So if you're right now going, oh, she did teach that and I haven't been doing that, or she did just teach me that and I forgot already. Get in center, align yourself with your I am presence, be in your heart, okay? Because this is where the joy is, this is where the creativity is, this is where everything transforms. Forgiveness through the heart is key as well, okay? The heart is the key to your planetary alignment, they're saying. Okay, now I want to talk about that as well, because a lot of people do not believe in what's coming through in planetary alignments and stuff. But my sources show me that we are those planets, okay? Planetary alignment within you, just like we're part of Gaia. Just like when you look at Gaia and you look at the abundance she brings and you look at the shape of the fruits and how the shape of the fruit are the same as the organ within you, everything outside of you is all a part of you inside as well. So don't push that stuff away and say, no, that's true. Take a look at it from a different perspective. Go outside of your ego and view the things and see everything that is really the truth. Okay, and the truth may be different for everyone, But when you really start coming into center and you really start having that awakening to see that all of that stuff correlates with who I am, because I am the I am, things really come to clarity. Everything really gets clear. Your physical body is a vehicle for you to be here on the earth, to hold your God self within, your goddess self within, because it's the only way you can walk around because of gravity. You need the physical vehicle. The physical vehicle is not you, okay? It is a structure that you created to be in while you're here, all right? Be so hard on yourself with your physical body, but take care of it, because without you taking care of it, okay, mind, body, soul, you're not going to be here long. Really important. I taught purification all year, and it's really huge. So this month of December, there's so much happening. These are the notes when I was getting ready today. It's like stuff coming through, so I was writing them down. They said, say goodbye to duality, because the Aquarian age is not going to allow it. Okay? My daughter's an Aquarius, and very young one, you know? So there's also the parts of you that don't believe you're worthy, that or you're going to be triggered to get your worthiness, to see your worthiness. Also, all the control that's going to be happening outside of your world. This is showing you to get into your center, into your own control, to take care of your own life in your own way, by your own means. Really important. Your words are your source of creation, and they create how you feel, so change it. That came through because somebody was saying something, I can't remember what they said, but your words and your beliefs about yourself basically are from words, and words have been from created thoughts, and whether they're from you or for somebody else. And this is all changing. This is the duality that's out there. Always change your thoughts, change your reality, okay? And when you change your thoughts, when you look at each day as a blessing, find blessings every day. When you wake up, throughout your day, and until you go to bed at night, your world changes. You transform everything, and you become that creative being that you are. You are a creator source in this physical vessel. Now it's time for you to become it. This month is huge, 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 huge with the creation for those that have gotten into the flow yet. I have been creating for a couple years now, but it's even creating even more this year. I have a lot of stuff coming up, a lot of changes, a lot more things that are coming up. It's beautiful, and all of you are going to get there. But the first thing you have to do is believe in yourself, and you need to believe to receive. And you have to let go of the things that people said about you. Okay? Clear that stuff. Let it go. Know who you are. I always say, know thyself, love thyself, be thyself. When I say that, who are you? Who are you? Ja, to amai kadas te kiara santa kop nyenanyaya ar. Let go of who thought you were supposed to be because of the creation by others, and become yourself. Gosh, okay. Let me see these other notes that I have. Be in silence to receive. Really, really important. That's why I always say, know yourself, just be. Meditate, do what you can, be in silence. Now, here's an interesting message I got today. I had the angel come in, and they said, Aquarian age of discipline of the angelic self is coming to life. So I was like, wait, Aquarian age of discipline. This is about you disciplining yourself and disconnecting with the outside world, connecting with things do not correlate with your being, the things that do not resonate with you, the things that you know are not true. Because they said, who rules persons? Who rules you? Nobody. Nobody has any rights over you, and nobody can rule you. You're a God sovereign being, and you are free. And you came here to experience that. And this is when this huge energy of the archangels are coming in that stand for truth and justice, and these goddesses that are coming in that stand for truth and justice and wisdom and really being in your power. It's really important to step into your vibration of who you are and stand in your power. And this isn't in a fighting way. This is through the heart, always through the heart. And they keep giving me a word, and I'm just looking it up really quick because I'm like, what is this? Independence of freedom as of the will or one's actions. Okay. They keep giving me the being autonomous, and I was like, oh, you know, I don't have that word in my vocabulary. So the quality of state of being self-governing. Okay. So this is what they're saying with the angels, with the Aquarian age of discipline of the angelic self is coming to life. Because then after that they said being autonomous. So self-directing freedom and especially moral independence. This is huge right now, and this is where everybody's moving into without creating fighting. We do this through our heart. We forgive those, we bring that which to 0 point through forgiveness in the heart does not work. That has, in the past, we have been part of, and we release this stuff and we let it go. We transform it. We get rid of it. Okay, I pulled some cards. Good fun. So I pulled some cards about December, and December is about really staying in your heart and staying in your higher vibration, no matter what's going on in the outside world, and the power of joy. Okay, I don't know how many times I've gotten this card in the last couple of days because I just like to play with them at night before I go to bed for myself. I keep bringing this card up. This is Maitreya and the power of joy, but it's about you creating the power of joy within you. It's about you being in your higher vibration, being centered in your heart. Really, really important, because when you're centered and you're living from your heart, that's where the power of joy is. Joy is in also your own personal creation, the things that you know you're here for, allowing it to come in and actually doing it. Okay, now I asked for a card from the goddess and I actually got 3. They all flipped out together and I said all 3 and they said yes. So the first one is Artemis, which is about your loved ones are protected. You're protected, okay? God, Mother, Father, Creator, Source are watching over all of us, okay? You're created, or I'm sorry, you are protected at all times, always, okay? So know that that's okay. Know that everything is happening the way it's supposed to, okay? The next one is with focused intention, Diana. And this is about keeping your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target. This is exactly what I was saying. I haven't looked at the cards yet. Focus. Okay, bring your awareness into your center and focus on what you want to create. Focus on allowing the creations to come through, better yet. Focus on just being. Just allow yourself to be. And with your intentions through the heart, everything comes in. Everything comes into alignment. And I'm going to tell you, if I hadn't been in alignment and you know, allowing everything to flow through me, I wouldn't be sitting here in Sedona right now in this beautiful home that I manifested for 1 year. Okay, I'm very lucky to have manifested it at the time that I did, because it's thousands of dollars less than what other people are paying to be in a home right now. So in Sedona, okay, this all occurred when Source said, this is where you need to be, this is where you need to anchor. And I looked and looked and looked, and I was getting, you know, really worried. And then when I took myself out of the worry mode and relaxed, and I was just being, I heard, okay, go look here. And I looked, and boom, the house popped up. It had been online for 34 minutes. I contacted the person. I was the fourth person to see it. The fourth person to see it. The first three people, the owner of the house had denied their applications. So 3, 4, there I am. And I'm 7, 3 and 4, 7. That number is actually very significant. The 3, 4, and 7 very significant to the synchronicity from last night as well, which is very interesting. So Julie and Claire and William, when you see this video, just like popped up all of a sudden, boom, there's those numbers again. So the other card is Brigitte. Don't back down for what you believe in. Okay, stand up for what you believe is right. Stand up in your. Some of you are out here to actually be the those that are on, I want to say, the front lines of fighting for justice. You're out there marching the street. That's okay, because some of you signed up for that. Then there's other of us who are doing the gate work, the grid work, all of these other things in our light work. This other, we're doing magic behind the scenes to help things move forward. But your magic is in a different way. But everyone needs to stand up for what they believe, or you're falling in the trap of conformity. And you're not being autonomous, they just said. So I'm going to say this again. And I know a lot of you that you get angry with me when I say this. The masks need to come off. Because when you're wearing that mask, you're also being false to yourself. You're not in your truth. And I'm going to tell you right now, I have doctors, friends that are doctors all over the world. I have friends that are nurses all over the world. They're all saying the same thing. This doing anything, and it's only a flu. It's the same kind of flu as anyone else. Okay? Off. Okay? Speak your truth. All this is doing is hiding you from speaking your truth. And it's blocking your throat chakra. Move forward. For those of you that go, I'm not going to do that. Because, you know, I have an older person. Stay away from them if you think that you're going to carry anything. Because let me tell you something. If you carry any kind of if you carry anything that could be detrimental to somebody who is older, it can be, they can go from that. People that are older and already are sick can actually get a cold from someone else, and it could be detrimental for them. So think about that here and know what's going on out there. They're going to push, push, push until you finally see the truth and understand. This is about taking back your power. This is all about taking back your power, your God power, your God upon this planet. Wake up and see the truth. And the people that do leave from getting something, it's in their alignment. It's not because anybody else caused it. Understand that. Understand that their blueprint is the way it is, and they served their purpose. Okay. Okay, before I go on to the next card, they just flashed the event that we're having 12/12/12/13 here in Sedona with my dear sister Keleena Rose, and this is Sisters and Brothers Rose and Brothers are like unity. It is sold out now, so I do have to get that off my website. So just so you guys know, that is sold out, and there's more stuff coming for 2021. And don't let anyone or anything hold you back from living your life. I really want to say that now. I understand why they showed me that. Don't allow anything to hold you back. It's just going to trap you into that, the ego mentality that is part of the false creations. Okay. Okay, last two cards I have are life energy. Okay, this is about allowing the light. Okay, it's life energy, but it's about allowing the light when you to come forward to push out anything of darkness that hasn't been seen yet. Allow it to come up, allow it to be reveal itself, to be transformed. And the last, manifestation. Fantastic card, because what's going forward from mid-January, I'm sorry, from mid-December on is the new creative you. December 21st is that birth I've been talking about year, but mid-January with the, mid-December with this solar eclipse, this is the beginning of that new birth. This is that beginning of you really taking back your power and seeing the true you and feeling the true you and knowing that nothing has any hold over you. Okay, so a lot of you are going to be here this month. For those of you that aren't quite there yet, it's okay. Okay, everybody is in a different part of their transformation. But this is the energies right now. This is the push. We are moving into the Aquarian age finally. The Kali Yuga is going to be slowing down as things are revealing itself, and you guys are really starting to understand, oh, this is what I haven't seen. This is what I haven't seen within myself, but this is what I haven't seen that's been playing out on this planet for lifetimes. And the transition begins. Now, I'm going to do some light language. And I want to say right now that I am grateful for all of you that have listened to me for the last 5-6 years, that have followed, that have journeyed with me, all of you that have are repeated clients and have been clients. I thank you so much for your trust in me. And I also thank you for your humor and your light. And I will always be the cosmic cheerleader for everyone when I do sessions with them. And I know a lot of you call me your spiritual mama. I have a lot of you calling me that. But I will always, always send that beautiful energy from my heart to yours. When I think of all of you, my heart opens. Like right now, it's just opening. Yana karanta no shumayaitas. Yana ure maya ar. And you may feel it. Allow yourself to feel your heart expand. Nach namuriane. That's another thing that they're showing me is the heart expansion is going to be huge for some of you. Everyone's hearts are going to go through expansion and more transformation, but some of you are going to just really expand, and you're going to break down in tears the first time it really does. And you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I've been holding back from this forever. So let's do the light activations. And thank you to everybody who's understanding that my work is changing. That I am still doing sessions. They're just no longer 2 hours. They're 1 hour for those that book from, the change forward. Those of you who have already booked 2-hour sessions, yes, you are getting your 2-hour session. It's just been a lot of work for me. I'm doing more package things, and I'm doing more retreats in 2021, more goddess retreats with my temple, healing. I have healing temples here in my place now, more in-person sessions. So William and I are going to be doing divine couple retreats where we're going to work with you and help you get through stuff. And you'll get to stay in our home with us and for an entire week, and it includes your meals and everything else. So go check that out. It's really cool, and it's a lot less money to stay with us in our home and have us 4/7 than it would be to find a place elsewhere. All right, guys, let's go. Here's the rest of the light language activations to help you get through December. We're going to get some galactic stuff coming in. I'm already feeling that. Nashur yana seti to putu patar. Metiana urshna masataria. Oh, yamar. My crystal ball is singing back. Yare kian nakara. Okay, they're telling me. Naya na ora. There it is. Okay, there's more light language coming. This just reminded me of the on Patreon yesterday, Archangel Michael came through. But also the 33 Steps to Enlightenment videos that I'm doing. These codes that come through, they're powerful, and they're just the crystal ball, I start seeing flashing with them, so I'm not sure what that is. So thank you again to the Patreon that come in every month for the lives and stuff that I do. I appreciate you as well. Nikita Karasokotorosh Yamanane Ar. And I will be doing a December 21st webinar for that. Yahiki. Yes, thank you. They're like showing that. I forgot. I forget everything. Nikita elementals. Ushana. Nakiana krasaka teru iha uk nie na 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 nia na na nio na na nia na na nio hiana kana nia na ane amon na nia hai. Nasate kiana krasantosh nama aya iya. Satoru yotokora kayanare shishis arianta santa kapom morianane huan nano mo yanane ninyane Matiana ira ia I got. We are one. Ushane mea. Eternal love, eternal light, eternal life. Makita aya. Okay, I'm really feeling hot right now. So, thank you to everyone. I have had a wonderful year, even though others may see it as not. When we change again our thoughts, we would change our reality. Because this whole year was to bring up the lift within each person on the planet and to see the truth. So find the truth within yourself. Know who you are. Love yourself and be yourself. This is what's happening. This is what's coming. And this month is going to be energetically, to me, a blast of wholesome goodness. Because everybody needs to move forward in their process. And the only person that holds you back is yourself. Okay? For those of you that wonder what Patreon is, you can go to patreon.com/Keleena. A lot of people utilize this, but this is it's a private thing. You join it. It starts at $11.11 a month. And I have more videos. I have live things. I have Zoom lives where I go on and connect with everyone. I do light language activation for you to speak. I do answer questions. I do different lives, answer questions. You come with your questions. I have a goddess night where all the women come in, the divine feminine come in. And this month, the goddess already being shown is we're going to collectively be doing some magic online. So I'm going to pull all the women in. We're going to be doing some huge magic for creation, the changes with the Aquarian energy this month. So that's going to be fantastic. And also I do webinars and stuff, and several different things that you can have. So check it out, and if you really honor my work and you trust in my work, and it starts at $11.07 and goes up, and you can end anytime you want to, please do, because I've given many years of work away free to everyone who has listened to me and never asked for anything in return. Okay, so this is my way of creating for myself what I need to move and do the work I'm here to do for Source. I love you all. Have a wonderful December. Patrons, you will get the second half of December update halfway through the month. Look forward to seeing everybody in 2021. 2021, the year of change and freedom. 5 is the number of freedom. It's the number of change. Okay, we've got this. Keep going. The light is bigger than the darkness, and it all happens through you. Nayikea kodore mayente maya.